Close enough. Pipe actually seems to be too long. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine when we punch it. Oh right, the thing's over there. I was gonna say, I'm sure it'll be alright when we punch it in here, but the thing's on the other side, right? I have to drive back around here. Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be fast. 775 Gaming come back to another episode of SNOWRUNNER on Season 15. Yes guys, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Back out here in Season 15 today. We're going to get right into it. Today's episode number 18, I do believe. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so we're back out here again today after the last episode. In the last episode, if you missed it, we sort of we built the bridges that kind of go up to the mountaineering center, which is on top of this mountain here. That was the main kind of thing we did. We did that, and then we also delivered materials or supplies up to that mountain, up to that mountaineering center. We also finished off the large bridge on Lake Ribiere as well in that episode, which was the first part of that episode, and we got it done pretty quickly, if I'm being honest. But today, what we're going to be doing, as you can see here, we're going to start out with. Actually, wait a second. I actually didn't pull up the job. I thought I did, but no, I'm too thick to do that. Or too stupid to do that, apparently. Yeah, we're first of all going to do this job here. Extremely easy, extremely simple, I will say. We just have to deliver this fuel tank right up to the metal place here, or whatever. I have shifted around a few vehicles, and I have brought out a couple of vehicles onto the map since the last episode, just to onto the maps just to prepare ourselves for today. So we should be pretty well set for today. So we're gonna get up here. We're gonna deliver this. That should be, yeah. It's very simple. I also just want to go up and down on this route. Because we didn't actually go over the bridge to the metal plant or the factory here on camera yet. But once we do this, we're gonna do just a delivery, which is another task. It's gonna have us bring a bunch of materials from the factory down to the port, and whilst we're doing that, we're going to also bring a load of metal rolls up to the utility area, I believe it's called. It's the place where we craft the water pipes, which is actually new cargo that we got in this season. Haven't had the chance to transport it yet, but I'm excited to. I do believe it's just a 4-slot cargo, and it's a very similar cargo to the standard large pipe that we've had from, like, you know, the beginning of the game. I don't really know. Is there much difference between like a water pipe and, I don't know, I guess a pipe that you would use for an oil pipeline? Because that's kind of what the pipes I feel like we've been transporting before were for. I don't know. I know when we were transporting pipes in the likes of Alaska, pretty much a lot of the pipes that we transported for Alaska were for the oil line, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know, maybe there's slight differences in water pipes and the way they're made or something. I really don't know. I'm not a plumber or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we're up here at the factory. I actually never realized this place is called EMC. Okay, cool. No idea what that stands for. Actually, probably might stand for, it might be one of these guys. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. We are actually just gonna very quickly here. I have the 2 trucks set up here and all loaded, like I said. We are just gonna refuel them here with this tank here, because why not? Okay, there we go. Those guys are all fueled and ready to go. So we'll just throw this in here. Done. Very, very simple job, I will say. That was easy breezy for a pro like you, eh? Kudos from our whole team. for the great ice driving skills you got there, and here's your reward: 560 XP and 6,400 bucks. So yeah, really, really easy job. That being said, it wouldn't be anywhere near as easy of a job if we had to transport that tanker without the bridges that we have built over here. If we had to like drive the whole full way around, like example from here, and then like drive around here and down around here and do this whole thing, then it wouldn't really be that easy of a job. So just bear that in mind, because it is one of those tasks that's actually there from the get-go. You don't actually have to you don't have to unlock that task. It's one that I'm pretty sure is just there from the get-go. You don't need to unlock it or do anything to unlock it. So yeah, but anyways, we're gonna get to it here. We're just gonna keep on trucking here. Going to be going down to the port with all this stuff. Well, not all of it, the 2 beams and 4 of these rolls. And once we do that, then like I said, we're going to continue from the port kind of up, and I'd say probably around this way and up into the utility area here. Actually, I do want to check here just a second here. 68% done Quebec. I will be honest, like I've been saying it in the previous episodes, I'm a little bit scared about not finishing the region before the likes of Season 16 comes out, which if we don't do that, it will be highly annoying, if I'm being honest. Highly, highly annoying. But, yeah, I'm going to fast forward this part of the mission here because it will take quite a few minutes, and yeah, nothing really interesting is gonna, like, this is an area that we have been down before, so yeah. See you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, we are here at the drop-off. Yeah, just a quick situation kind of update here. We're here, and we should be able to deliver that. Very good. Just a delivery, great, all the goods are accounted for. Let me sign your route order, and here's your receipt. Paid by distance, travel just as promised, keep up the good work. So 1500 XP and 13,000 bucks for that job actually. That one was actually extremely well paying, I will say that. Yeah, but we're now down here. I am going to fast forward the rest of the way up to here. Yeah, this place is called the utility area. Just had to double check that. It didn't go quite as smoothly as I initially anticipated getting down here. You would have seen in the time lapse there that I did flip the red trailer there quite a few times, which serves as a reminder as to why I usually don't run this setup. That because when you're towing that that kind of red trailer if you get any kind of slack between the truck that you're towing, and if you go around like a tight corner, it's just gonna tip. And then there's also the problem of with the truck, with the FEMM and the trailer there being so incredibly long, it can actually be quite challenging to even get the to get the truck that you're towing, the Mack here, to go where you need it to go in some situations. So yeah, it's not ideal. It's definitely not an ideal setup in every case. However, the FEMM's float body did extremely well at keeping the 5 metal rolls, which I had just loosely thrown into the back of it. It did a very good job of keeping those in, which I was really impressed by. Also, during the time lapse there, I found a new little shortcut to kind of cut up here onto the main road. That, well, I wouldn't say found it. I mean, like, there's a shortcut that I haven't used before, so that was pretty good. Yeah, not too bad at all. When I went through that area there with the FEMM, it just barely managed to get underneath that pipeline there without hitting the cab. Actually, I think I did scrape the cab off the pipeline there. So yeah. Okay, but I'm just gonna stop that there for a second. I'm gonna hop back up here. Yeah, just give me a second here to drive the 2 trucks up to the utility area. We're not going picking up anything out of here anyways. We do need to pack that though. May as well while we have the cargo space, you know. Yeah, we're using this entire truck to transport one metal roll. Yes, yeah, this is efficient. This thing was doing a healthy. I think I saw the fuel consumption go to 35 liters a minute at one point. So yeah, definitely a healthy fuel appetite. Yeah, I'll see you guys up here in a sec. Alright guys, I am back here. Um, so we're up at the utility area here. Um, it took me a little longer than I originally thought it would to get up here, if I'm being honest. I had to separate the trucks kind of down around here. I couldn't get them up together. So that was a little bit of an inconvenience. So far, nothing more than I would say minor inconveniences so far today. So I think we're doing pretty good. We haven't had anything go terribly wrong, other than a few cargo ejections. But other than that, it's been completely fine. I have made one slightly shocking discovery though, after crafting the water pipes here. These are 3-slot cargoes. I thought they were 4 slots. I thought they were going to be like the original large pipe, but never mind. They are actually 3. They're 3 slots. Now I understand why there's actually, the 3 slot semi trailer over there. The one that came in the new update. I was always wondering why that thing was in this facility, because like we can't use that to transport the water pipe. I was always thinking to myself, we can't use that to transport the, but never mind, we can actually use that to transport water pipes. Huh. Yeah, that these are just the things that I don't fact check. Alright, but anyways, it's time for the main event of this episode, really. Getting the last 3 jobs in Routier Solutions Canada Inc. Completed. That's mainly what I want to do today. And I think if we can get this done, that's pretty damn good, right? I mean, we've already got the whatchamacallit, the highway built regional progress thing, but I don't know. I feel like these should be a part of that, but I don't know. I feel like we should do these, and then we can say, yeah, we've definitely got all the roads fixed, because yeah, these pipes do actually fix sections of road. So that will be quite handy. So far, none of them have really been like too big of an inconvenience. Just for the record, we are going to leave the Mack here. We'll come back and get that in a minute. So far, if I'm being honest, I don't think any of them have been too big of conveniences. These guys. The only one that I will say has been a bit of an inconvenience is the one that's on Lake Ribiere. That's the only one that's actually caused me a few issues. But yeah, just because it is on the pipe that needs to be replaced on Lake Ribiere, where it's kind of located. It's on the main road, and there's no kind of real bypass. So the only way you can really get around it is by kind of driving through driving through the front yards of a few houses, and that works all right for smaller trucks, but it doesn't work too great for bigger trucks. And the matter of the fact is, I've driven through a few houses with a couple of large trucks, I think, so far in this series. So yeah, there's probably a few homeowners that probably hate me, but it's, other than that, it's fine. Those guys are gonna go vandalize some of my vehicles, aren't they? That I've left on the map. That'd be kind of funny, honestly. if your trucks could be vandalized, I don't know. Yeah, but we're just going to be heading down to, actually, I don't even think I have the right one up. We're going down to the town here. I believe the town, which town is it? I forget what the town's called. I think it's Everton we're going to. I don't know. The towns actually do have names, but I don't remember what they're called. So, but we're going down to the main town here, and then we'll be going across to the island that the observatory is on. The observatory that we just saw the glimpse of there. Yeah, there it is. We'll be going over to the island there, over to that, what is it, the bedroom community? It's actually, yeah, the bedroom community. That one's the one up there in the top right. We will be going over there in a minute as well. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I do need to be careful to keep on the road here. We don't have chains. Another big flaw of the FEMM, really. It doesn't really work the greatest in the snowy environment. I mean, it works great in the snow, but it doesn't work great in the freaking ice. Like I'm sliding this thing down here. I really am. Yeah, there's the town. We can just see it there. Oh, duh. It's okay. I thought we were gonna slide off the road there, but nope, we're all right. And hey, I was right. It is Everton. Welcome to Everton. Population, what was it, like 51,000 or something? I think it is. And there's our hole in the road up there. We do actually have to get it up here, don't we? Won't let us deliver to it otherwise, will it? Come on, let's go here. So where exactly does it actually have to be delivered to? It has to be delivered to... Wait, what? How am I supposed to get in there? What, we have to go around to the other side? Maybe? Yeah, I'd say that's the only way we can do it. Because you have to really get in there. Usually you expect it to just be, you know, right in front of the thing, but no, we have to squeeze our way into that parking lot over there. I mean, that would be pretty easy if we weren't in this thing. But yeah, we are in this thing. Okay, here we go. Do we have to crane this into spot? Oh, if we have to load it into the spot, that's... Oh, we actually have to physically place it in. Oh no. Well, luckily that's not too big of an issue, because we do have a 1 truck with a crane and a 2 trucks with a crane, I'm pretty sure. Just, yeah, this truck does have a crane. We just have them right here, so that's actually not too big of a problem. Now, however, I might have said there earlier that this should be easy, but now that I'm looking at this more closely, considering we have all these barriers around the place, I don't know if we're going to be able to actually reach in here with a standard yellow crane, are we? I mean, I'm going to try, but I'm actually not really sure. We'll see here. Do a bit of that. Spin this around, grab that. Does it just have to be anywhere within the red? We might actually be able to do this, actually. Now that I'm thinking of this, well, I don't know. Is that good enough for it? Yeah, it is actually. I might need to remove the crane though. Just bring the crane in there. Ah, nice. Oh, wow, that thing disappeared real fast. I thought they'd probably show them filling the road back in, but no, okay, I guess we didn't have the budget for that. No, we didn't have the budget to fill the road back in, so we're just gonna magic it in. Okay, well, at least we saw the pipe going in, so we know it's fixed, I guess. Steady flow, thanks for your help. You came through for us when we really needed it. Things would have turned out much worse if it weren't for you. Here's hoping this payment is a suitable enough reward. 750 XP and 5,650 bucks. So, not too bad, I suppose. Considering, I don't know, delivering it from, let's say delivering that from there, yeah, that's a decent reward, except for the fact that we did have to bring materials to the utility area in order to craft that, but I'd say that's a pretty decent reward. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, let's get on to the next one here. Alright guys, I've got the pinnacle here. So we're hitched up to the trailer here with the pipe on it. If you're wondering why I'm not using the FEMM, you may think it's obviously because it doesn't have a crane and I don't want to bring 2 vehicles over to here, but the real reason is I don't want to bring the FEMM over here at all, because we have to cross over the pontoon bridge in order to get over here. And the last time I tried to cross over the pontoon bridge, or one of the pontoon bridges, it was the other pontoon bridge. Last time I tried to cross over the pontoon bridge with the FEMM, I nearly fell off, and it was, you know, I hate myself because I don't have it on video. It it was the part of the one bridge episode where we were building the bridges. It was the part that got lost because there was a power surge and my PS5 didn't save the recording. But essentially, yeah, I nearly fell off this thing with the FEMM. And you know what? These bridges have claimed a couple of trucks from me so far. Ooh. Yeah, you think you can just drive across it quickly, but that might not always work because they bounce up and down and then they move side to side from each other. So, and like that whole thing, it just really didn't work with the FEMM's articulated steering, because when I was steering, it was like I was moving one of the pontoons, and then and then the whole thing was misaligned, and then I couldn't drive the FEMM off, and I was like right on the edge. And also because the thing is top heavy, it was like it was making the thing more bouncy as well. It was just a whole experience, but I don't want to have to take the FEMM across that thing again. So we're not going to. Yeah, and I don't know how many trucks have I lost more than one? It might actually be only one, but I think it's actually only one truck that I have lost to the whatchamacallit, to the pontoon bridges. However, it has tried to claim more from me. It has definitely tried to claim more from me. The only problem is, each of the times I was recording, those recordings got corrupted somehow. Each of the times that the pontoon bridges have tried to take my trucks, I end up not getting it on video. Pontoon bridges must be coming they're taking over my PS5. That's what's happening. The pontoon bridges, they've been deleting my recordings. They've been corrupting the files. I don't know what's going on. The fact that yeah. The only time I have caught it on video is with the Mack Defense, and yeah, some weird stuff happened that day. I can't even really explain it, if I'm being honest. Well, I can, but it's a little bit embarrassing. All right, guys. Anyways, we're up here at the whatchamacallit, the breach, or where we have to put the water pipe. I'm not sure if we really have that great as a vantage point this time around to actually get the pipe in. I'm gonna try and drive around here and try and get inside of one of these kind of front yard / driveways, just to see if I can possibly get the crane just positioned a small bit closer here. Yeah, so we're just gonna drive up through here. Oh, I hit that guy's car. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna drive up here. Oh no, stop. Damn it. And then we're just gonna drive. Okay, I didn't even hit anything that time. What did I hit? I don't know. I hit something apparently. We're gonna drive to about here. Yeah, that should work. Alright, and since we're actually on the right side to position it this time, we might be able to get it like right in the spot here. Close enough. Pipe actually seems to be too long. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine when we punch it. Oh right, the thing's over there. I was gonna say, I'm sure it'll be alright when we punch it in here, but the thing's on the other side, right? I have to drive back around here. And very nice indeed. Thanks for getting us out of that jam. You've prevented a proper disaster here. Don't know what we would have done without you. We'll be in touch if anything like that comes up again. So 890 XP and 7,100 bucks. So pretty good. That was a similarly paying job to the other one. Just a bit more, I'd say, just for getting it over here, so that's good. I'd say, yeah, appropriate amount of money for that. I would like to say that this is going to be like the last time that we're going to be over here, and that's everything we've actually got to do on this island done. But on this little area, you know, to say, I don't know. I'd like to say that's the last bit of stuff we do have to do here, but we do actually have a job to deliver 4 medium planks over here, which, I don't know, that could be a bit of a nightmare, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we'll just leave the pinnacle park there. Yeah, that's that job there up in the top right. So we'll leave that park there, and we'll hop into the Mack here. And I suppose since we're kind of going back down to the port here, and then we'll be going through the tunnel, I think I'll just fast forward until we get to the location for this thing's drop off, because it's actually quite close to the other side of this gateway. So I'll head on through here. I'll head on over there, and I'll see you guys once I get there. Should be pretty good. I don't think I need to refuel from the F1 from the whatchamacallit, the Earth one, or I was going to call it the F. Actually, what is that thing based off of? It's an F450 or an F550, isn't it? I don't know, I forget. It's fine. I'll see you guys here in a sec. Alright guys, we are here. We've got the pipe, and we got over here in a pretty decent time, I would say, considering a bit of an unfortunate mishap there. If you didn't realize what happened during that time lapse, essentially I drove over some rocks there coming down that side of the cliff or whatever down to the port, and completely blew out my suspension on the truck, and also destroyed the fuel tank just like instantly. So then I tried to limp my way to the port. I thought I could make it, but nope, that didn't happen. So I came back here. That trailer's gonna get stuck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I came over here to Lake Ribiere and I grabbed the Azov Atom, which I had up at the larger bridge that you can build on this map. I still don't remember. It might be called like the West Bridge or something like that. I'm still not 100% sure what that bridge is called. But I went and grabbed it because I still believed it was, technically speaking, the closest truck to us, and also the closest truck to us that could repair us and refuel us and pull us out. And it was closer than anything I could bring from the garage. So, yeah. Okay, let's plug that in. Alright, very nice. On the other side of a pipeline, that's a great pipe. The manufacturer assures us it has special inner and outer coatings to increase its service life. Well, here's hoping it'll last more than a year. Thanks for the help, and here's your pay. So 370 XP and only 4,850 bucks for that one. So less than the other two, which is kind of crazy if I'm being honest. Like, this one is, I wouldn't say it's the furthest one, maybe the furthest one away. Maybe it's the second furthest away. But geez, really? Less than the other two. Both of the other two. Jeez. All right. Okay. I guess I guess I'll accept it. But on the bright side here, we have everything in Routier Solutions Canada Inc. now completed. So that's really good. That just looks nice. So we do have the stuff in here like the oil platform stuff and this stuff to clean up. Which I'm thinking I am going to clean up this Northern Trails Travel Co. stuff first, and then we'll probably leave like the oil rig stuff to the very end. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the most part at the moment. So yeah, I'd say we probably have maybe a couple more minutes just to screw around here. So I do actually have something in mind. Why don't we attempt this contest? Keep your cool on thin ice. It's basically, we've got a circuit around here that we have to drive around. 6 minutes 40, I believe it's 2 laps. I did actually bring the Earthworm SX over here. It was over here in the last episode. But you know what, just to finish off, maybe on a little bit of a higher note, we'll see how well we do here. Let's do this. Why not? Turn on the engine, handbrake off. Just make sure I'm ready to go here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Is the timer started? Oh no, it starts. Oh, okay. That's actually the first time I've seen something like that, where the timer starts once you hit the first checkpoint. Usually the timer starts as soon as you hit go on the thing. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Oh, we've got to jump. I don't think we're gonna jump this, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think we're a bit heavy to actually get off into the air here. Oh, we're sinking. We're sinking. It's alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Do we have any winch points around here? We have a couple, not strong ones. Oh, I thought this was just on the ice, but no, we're actually kind of coming off into the backwoods here a small bit. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I feel like this should be pretty easy. I mean, I feel like 6 minutes is a very long time for this. Or a very generous amount of time, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see here. I mean, I did come through here in one of the episodes there, and it was actually some of these areas. Oh yeah, some of these areas are quite icy. Yeah, we're gonna fall through that, aren't we? Yeah, that's the reason why I pulled over here. I could see that we were definitely gonna go through that. Okay, not too bad. I might have cut the course a small bit. I'm sure they don't consider that cheating or anything. I'm also going to. Oh, yeah, we're gonna ride up on this side a small bit. I don't think I can actually do that though. Oh, how am I going to? Oh no, we are 100% stuck here. Oh yeah, we are definitely stuck. how are you supposed to do this? If like that stuff just breaks. Like you wouldn't be able to do that in a regular scout either, would you? Maybe you would. Yeah, we are full on stuck here. We can't get out of this. Not without help from another truck, and we can't switch trucks during the challenge. Okay, so yeah, we're not getting out of this. Um okay then. Well, I guess I'll finish up the episode here. I thought we could do that, but never mind. I guess we'll finish up the episode here then. At the very least, we did get all those pipes and kind of breakages on here filled in and fixed, and we also got a couple of tasks on Harbour done here. So we actually only have, I think, like 3 left, which is quite good. So yeah, and actually, what's our overall completion looking at? 73%. So I feel like we're getting there. I feel like we've been doing good the past few episodes. We have been getting stuff done. Yeah, so with that being said, I'll finish up here now. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where I think I'll bring the TUZ 420 Tatran out here. That's probably the way you do this. I'll see you then. Goodbye.